When I sold the shares to our aeroplane, our friends thought I was bonkers. I've been flying since I was 22. It's been a massive part of our lives. We've flown to France, we've flown all over, and that plane was part of the family. So when it came to sell it, people were like, what are you doing? Ultimately, what I started to realize was the plane didn't represent freedom anymore. It was getting more expensive to maintain, it was taking more of my time. And I felt like I was flying it for the sake of it. And one day, somebody asked me to fly them from Jersey, where we're based, to Guernsey, little islands in the English Channel. And I said, yeah, fine. And it was usual rigmarole. I had to get up, check the METs, check the flight plans, all the NOTAMs, go up, prep the aircraft, get ready for this person to come up. And I'd fly them across 12 minutes to another island. And as I took off, I was looking down. It was a beautiful day. It was like this. Flew over the beaches of Jersey, and the surf was rolling in. And it was just one of those magical days where you'd want to be in the water all day long. And I thought, what am I doing? I thought the freedom was in the air, but it was actually down on the ground. And what I also realized is when I was doing that flight, I thought, what am I doing it for? Because that person had asked me to take them, and I jumped in and went, yeah, I can get my plane out, I can fly you across to Guernsey. And I thought, is it status? I had a Porsche at the time, and we had an amazing house, and we were going on 5-star holidays, flying first class. And I had to stop and think, what is it all about? Am I doing this for me, or am I doing it for somebody else? And when I came to the realization that it wasn't about freedom, it wasn't about what I wanted to do anymore, we made the decision to sell the plane. And that's when people said, what are you doing? But what I was doing is I was trying to live up to what I thought were their expectations, which was BS. Who cares? They didn't even think about it. I thought that me driving around in my Porsche up to my plane, I thought everyone would be impressed and I was successful. No one gave a monkeys. What people did say to us, to Jules and I, is, why are you guys so happy? And it had nothing to do with the toys, the expensive toys. So we decided to sell it. And then when we moved to Spain, Jules said, what are you going to do? She said, that plane and you're flying is your life. I said, it's all right, I'll work something out. Maybe get another plane down here in Jerez or something. And I kind of knew I wouldn't, but I needed something to fill the void. So I bought a surfboard. I hadn't surfed for, I don't know, 10 years since I was in Australia. And I went out and someone advertised a board, and I went and bought it for like 100 euros. And I got back in the water down our local beach down here. And I had the time of my life, right? So that board cost me $100. It's 90 seconds from here to our home. And I thought, just hanging on to stuff. I'd been hanging on to that plane, hanging on to the toys, just to fill a gap. And now life's just better. I get to walk on the beach like this. I can go surfing whenever I want. I mean, I'm going to go in an hour or so. And it's simpler. I get to enjoy nature, get to enjoy a relationship better. And life's just simpler now and much more enjoyable. I'd overcomplicated it by having expensive stuff. So my question to you is, what's your plane? What's the thing you're holding on to? You don't really need. What's the thing you're holding on to because you think others think you should have it? Because that stuff takes up financial space, it takes up mental space, it takes up physical space. So maybe this weekend, or whenever it is, have a little audit and go, what am I hanging on to that I could get rid of that will give me space to do something else? Makes you think, doesn't it? And guys, if you need any help with this, you know where I am. Some links down below in the description. And yeah, what's your plane?